We're at Campion Park, which is an unbelievably beautiful park that was acquired in 1996. It's located in an odd spot. It's hard to find. It's north of the Hatch Road Bridge on Highway 195. We're here today because in the intervening almost 30 years, there's been almost nothing done here. So we're planting trees in an attempt to do two things: bring back the natural habitat, and number two, to provide a visual and sound barrier between the park and the highway.
Spokane Ponderosa is really favoring our native tree. We do plant some other species like Doug fir and western larch on the site, but Ponderosa pine is the native tree. It's the city tree of Spokane. It's going to do better under hotter, drier temperatures we're likely to see. Our mission is to protect the existing Ponderosa pine in Spokane County, as well as plant new areas to reforest areas that have lost their cover, like this Campion Park we're at. The trees will grow really well here. Ponderosa pine actually love water. They don't need it as much as other trees, but they'll dig their roots down into the water level and they'll thrive really well here. And so they'll provide a lot of habitat, a lot of shading, and quieting from the highway that's over there. It helps cool the city. So our city's goals is to eventually get to 40% tree canopy. We're at 23%. So every tree that can grow up and have a big canopy is going to cool the city. That's going to help as climate change gets worse. It also provides a huge amount of habitat. Just digging up, I found a lot of worms, some beetles, a lot of underground. There's mycorrhizal fungi that connects the trees together. And so there's tons of habitat for birds and other species. Plugs literally have a little plug at the bottom. They're very easy to plant. So you can have volunteers plant them and they do better. The professional planters prefer, it's faster. They might not do quite as good because sometimes critters can chew on the smaller little saplings, and sometimes the underground critters will chew on the roots. But basic seedlings, which just have a root going down, they're harder to plant, but sometimes they can do a little bit better faster. Spokane Ponderosa planted 100,000 trees. Right here in Campion Park, today we planted 120.
The tree planting is a great way to connect the community to the area, have them do the stewardship. And I can speak from my own experience. The people that came and planted trees today will come back 20 years from now and say, I planted those trees. That's so important to have members of the community be actively involved in the stewardship.